Well, winning gold medals is a pretty tough job, but Malcolm Page seems to make it pretty easy, look pretty easy anyway. He did in Beijing, and he's stepping out this weekend in the Sydney Harbour Regatta in a totally different class, though, and he's joining us in the studio today. G'day, Malcolm. Great to have you in. And firstly, we haven't had you in the studio. Congratulations on that Beijing gold medal. Has it sunk in yet?
Thanks very much. Yeah, I guess so. You know, life's well and truly back to normal now. You know, burning the midnight oil up crack of dawn and getting home late, and yeah, no, everything's back to normal. So no problems there.
Well, you say life is back to normal, but you're starting out on a whole new project, aren't you? New class, totally different fit.
Yeah. Oh, actually, it's going to be in the same boat, but with a different team. So
Righto.
yeah, it's going to be, you know, the boat's the easy bit. You know, it's the same. So, but the team is going to be the new environment, the new area we've got to work on.
But I would imagine it would be like, okay, if I'm a rugby league player one weekend, going to play rugby union the next, there's different skills, there's different protocols involved. Is it like that?
It will be. It will be. We've got to, you know, match in our characters and, you know, the way we do things in the boat. So it's going to be a whole new learning curve. But I look forward to the challenge. I look forward to, you know, kicking the Pom's ass.
Take us through exactly what it is like. You've just, I guess, reached the ultimate in your sport. How do you now refocus and look for something different? It's just year-by-year goals, make the Australian team, look for the World Championships, then look ahead to the Olympics.
Yeah, that's one thing we've done with our coach, is actually sat down and planned out where we want to be along the road. And, you know, we've got a yearly plan and the objectives from those each year, and it'll be slowly just building up to be peaking at the London Games, of course.
Now, you recently mentioned that you're going to attack 2012 with your new partner, Mathew Belcher, in the craft. How's the progression going? Because it seems as though on paper you guys are going to be very hard to beat, even though it's a long way away.
Yeah, it started off really well, too smoothly almost, you could say. It was everything's been very easy. Yeah, we.
Oh, you had to, didn't you? But yes, no, it started off well with Matt.
It's been phenomenal. You know, the relationship has really just clicked already, and the areas that I thought might take years for us to build, I can already see how well we've been doing, and you know, being able to see the wind and work together on that, and see our race strategy, it's quite similar. And I suppose any doubts I had when we on paper worked out we're going to go ahead, now being out in the water together and playing, it's I think we're going to be right in there, right in the mix.
Smooth sailing, you mentioned, Ryan, but I have read that you've likened it to Dancing with the Stars, that you're the new partner with two left feet, and it can be difficult to gel at times. It can be,
you know, being out in the water, you know, we regattas are like 7-8 days long, and we can be on the water for up to 8 hours a day, and, you know, travelling through Europe up to 3 months a year, and, you know, you're in each other's back pockets. And
oh, it sounds terrible.
It does sound terrible. I should show you the temperatures that we have to sail in. It's not pretty.
Now, you won your gold medal with Nathan Wilmot. What's Nathan doing these days? Is he still progressing on to other things? Why did you move on with a new partnership? Yeah,
well, Nathan and I sailed together for 8 years. Nathan had made the decision well and truly before Beijing that he was going to retire from this class, the 470 class. Both of us were very tall, and we spent a lot of time trying to diet the whole time just to stay on weight. And yeah, Nathan made the decision that, you know, enough was enough. So he's actually going to move on. He's trying to work out now if he will do any more Olympic sailing. If he does, he'll be going into a different class which requires a bigger body, so he's enjoying eating at the moment.
I just want to press you a little further on that. That's interesting, because I guess to a lot of us watching Olympic class sailing, we just think it's a matter of anyone, whatever size, whatever weight, getting in a boat. There's more to it than that, is there?
There's, well and truly, yeah, there's so many things. Like I will control my body weight up to like 6 kilograms from one regatta to the next. Just
like a jockey wasting for a horse race, pretty much.
Yep.
Isn't that dependent on what conditions you are expecting? If,
exactly.
say, you go to China, you're looking at light conditions, you'd want to be losing as much weight as you possibly can to give the boat as much thrust. What sort of conditions, looking ahead to London, are we expecting, and can we pig out and go there nice and healthy?
On paper, it looks like that at the moment. Yeah, they're talking medium to strong winds in Weymouth, where the sailing's going to be held out of. To me, in the UK, when they say medium strong winds, it probably means overcast, wet, and windy. So it'll be probably unpleasant conditions, but at the same time, that's good for us sailors. We'll have some waves and we'll have the wind, and we'll be able to be quite physical with the boats. And so by the looks of it, I'm about to go with a little bit higher body weight. And to my advantage this time around with Mathew, he's a little bit smaller person as well compared to Nathan, so that allows me to carry a couple extra kilograms as well. So, yeah, the meat pies have been great.
Along with Nathan, you guys have obviously not just won a gold medal, but several other accolades have come your way as far as awards and whatnot. There's so many different levels to sailing, isn't there, as to why you would do it? There's the sailing elite that we hear of very, very often. What drives you to do what you do?
Look, I definitely enjoy the journey, because if you don't enjoy the journey, then I think you won't get to the end and get the results that you desire. But there's nothing better than winning a regatta and flying the Australian flag nice and high. People have asked me many times what was the special moment from Beijing, and it was standing on the dais, watching my country's flag be raised, listening to my country's national anthem, not someone else's. And that's, I think, one of the most special things. And while I'm not that young, my body's still all right, and I think my mind's still all right. So why not another 4 years? Get the opportunity to hopefully do it again.
There is a perception out there amongst some that sailing is a sport for rich kids, that not everybody in Australia has the opportunity to do this. It's not the case, though, is it?
Certainly not. The dinghies and the junior development programs that are going around these days is incredible, and a lot of the associations and clubs and whatnot are actually providing equipment and allowing the opportunities for kids to get into it. Not only that, I just look at all the yacht sailing that happens around the clubs. There might be one owner on board, but there needs to be another, sometimes 9, 10, whatever crewmen to man it, and all they need is a pair of shoes and shorts and shirt, and they're off. And sure, it's I think they say it's the second most expensive sport in the Olympics, and a lot of equipment based stuff. But saying that, you can get in there and have a go at any level.
Well, the waters of Sydney will come alive this weekend when the Audi Sydney Harbour Regatta takes place, and Malcolm Page will be part of that, albeit in a different craft this weekend. But Malcolm, once again, congratulations on the gold medal, and we'll have to get you in before 2012 and check in your progression, and fingers crossed for gold number 2. Thanks very much for your time today.
Thank you, guys.
Nice to meet you.
So